The sky is turning red, and it is not by accident. The blood moon of June rises not as a passive celestial event, but as a divine siren, a cosmic scream echoing through the hidden corridors of your soul. This is not just a lunar phase, it is a reckoning. The heavens have opened a portal, and what passes through is not just light or shadow, but truth, raw, unapologetic, unfiltered truth. If your soul has been aching, your heart pounding without cause, your sleep broken by visions that feel too real to dismiss, it is because the moon is calling. And this time it bleeds. It bleeds for all the truths you've buried, for all the parts of you you've abandoned, and for the destiny you've forgotten. The blood moon does not whisper. It does not ask politely. It roars, it pulses, and it demands that you see. Not with your eyes, but with your essence. Will you look away, or will you meet its gaze? This lunar moment is more than a phase, it is a spiritual crossroad. As the Earth's shadow devours the moon, ancient codes are being activated. Hidden soul contracts are being dusted off. Old karmic wounds you thought you healed will rise again, not to torment you, but to reveal where the healing must go deeper. The blood moon is a mirror, and what it reflects back is your unfiltered truth. Not your mask, not your role, not your conditioned self, but your raw essence. It tears the veil between timelines, collapsing illusions, and exposing soul fractures you thought time had sealed. But nothing remains hidden in the blood moon's crimson light. It is here to burn away the false, not to punish, but to purify. What are you clinging to that no longer serves your evolution? What fear still governs your voice, your purpose, your power? The answers are not external, they rise within you now, if you dare to look. This is not a message for the masses, it is a call for the few. The chosen ones, the path forgers, the light bearers who knew, even in their darkest hours, that their pain held purpose. You are not here by coincidence. If these words stir something ancient within you, a memory you cannot name, a knowing you cannot explain, it is because your soul remembers. The blood moon is aligning with forgotten prophecy, a prophecy etched in celestial language, buried beneath centuries of distraction and distortion. You are the one meant to decode it. Your frequency was crafted to resonate with this moment. And if your life has felt like it's been unraveling, it's because the false timeline is collapsing, and your true timeline, the one that matches your divine contract, is finally activating. This moon is not gentle. But neither are you. You were born for this fire. Prepare for the illusions to shatter. Relationships that no longer resonate will begin to dissolve. Dreams that once felt right may now feel hollow. This is not chaos, this is alignment. The blood moon cuts the energetic cords that tether you to the outdated version of self you've outgrown. If you try to hold on, you will feel the burn. But if you surrender, you will rise. This moon isn't here to take, it's here to trade. It asks for your fear, and offers you freedom. It asks for your silence, and gifts you your voice. It asks for your ego, and reveals your soul. But the exchange requires courage. Can you walk away from who you were, to become who you truly are? The moon does not wait. It turns red, and with it, the clock begins its countdown. This is the edge of the old world. Step across it, or be swallowed by it. You may feel disoriented, time warping, reality bending, emotions rising like tidal waves. This is the energetic purge, and it is sacred. The blood moon floods your energetic field with ancient data, truth codes, buried memories, and fragments of past lives still influencing your present. Don't run from the intensity, decode it. What feels like breakdown is actually breakthrough. What feels like chaos is divine recalibration. The moon is cleansing your auric field, stripping away the narratives that have caged your power. Every trigger, every emotional storm, every sudden shift, it's all alchemical. You are being prepared, initiated, refined by firelight. Don't ask for comfort now, ask for clarity. Don't seek escape, seek alignment. This blood moon isn't hurting you. It's birthing you. And like all sacred births, it demands surrender to the pain of transformation. Look to the sky not with fear, but with reverence. The ancients knew, when the moon turns red, the veil thins. And when the veil thins, spirits speak. The ancestors gather. Divine messages rush in like a flood. Are you listening? Can you feel the pressure in your chest? That is not anxiety, that is the call. You were never meant to blend in with the asleep. You were never meant to forget your origin. The moon knows your name. It remembers your soul's contract. And tonight, it calls it forth. This is the resurrection of your power. You will not find it in books, or in rituals, or in anyone else's guidance. You will find it in the silence of the night, when the red light touches your skin, and you remember, you are not just human. You are coated in stardust and prophecy. And prophecy is now waking. Do not ignore the dreams, the signs, the sudden shifts in perception. Everything is speaking now. The moon, the wind, the animals crossing your path, the numbers repeating, the people who leave, the ones who arrive. This is divine orchestration. The blood moon reweaves the threads of your reality to place you exactly where your soul needs to be. You may not understand it all, but you were never meant to analyze this. You were meant to feel it. Your intuition is being recalibrated to a higher frequency. Logic will not lead you through this portal, only alignment will. Let your body speak. Let your inner knowing guide. If you try to control, you will collapse. But if you trust, you will transcend. This moon isn't random. It is precision. And your soul, right now, is standing on the edge of its greatest remembering. You were warned long ago, the time would come when the skies would change color, when the heavens would roar, and those who were asleep would feel only fear. But you are not like them. You feel the shift not as an ending, but as a beginning. Because the blood moon does not come to destroy, it comes to awaken. Yes, it will shatter comfort. But comfort is not the same as truth. The truth liberates, even when it burns. And you are here to rise through fire, not run from it. This moon will test your identity. It will strip away everything false and demand you stand in your soul nakedness. No more masks. No more lies. No more playing small. You are being summoned. The question is not whether you are ready. The real question is, are you willing? The earth aligns in such a way that the sun's fire refracts through our atmosphere and turns the moon blood red. But spiritually, this alignment is even more powerful. It forms a sacred triangle. Earth, sun, and moon, body, spirit, and soul, come into cosmic symmetry. And when this happens, a gateway opens. This is not superstition, this is celestial architecture. The ancients built temples to harness these alignments. You are the living temple now. The blood moon activates your inner altar. Light a candle, not just outside, but within. Declare your truth. Speak your soul. Align your actions with your higher path. This portal is not passive, it is participatory. You must engage it. You must speak back to the cosmos. You must respond to the call. Do not let this pass like another moment. Let this be your initiation. Not everyone will see. Not everyone will hear. This is the heartbreak and the beauty of awakening. You may find yourself walking away from people, places, versions of life that no longer hold your frequency. Let them go. The blood moon does not mourn what it outgrows, it celebrates it. Because every goodbye is actually a yes to something greater. You are making space for the version of you that has been waiting in the wings. The one who knows. The one who leads. The one who remembers. This is the moment your soul has been whispering about for years. The discomfort you feel is not punishment, it is prophecy taking form. And as the moon turns red, know this, you are not alone. The cosmos watches. The ancestors stand beside you. The truth is rising. And now, so are you. The blood moon holds within it an encoded light that cannot be seen with human eyes. It pulses at a frequency that speaks directly to your DNA, to the ancient memory stored in your bones, your breath, your blood. This is not mythology. This is sacred science. The red hue is not merely a shadow, it is a signal. A transmission. And your body knows it, even if your mind resists it. Your skin may feel electric, your heartbeat may change its rhythm, your emotions may swing from grief to ecstasy without logic, because your system is receiving an upgrade. One that no human hand can orchestrate. This is divine technology at work. The moon is a cosmic conductor, tuning your soul to a higher octave. The frequencies of fear, shame, and guilt are being burned off. And what remains will be closer to your original blueprint, the one written by stars, not society. As the veil thins, time itself may begin to bend. Memories from the past may visit you not as nostalgia but as messages. Future visions may slip into your dreams with unfamiliar clarity. People from old lifetimes may appear in your current world, not to replay old stories, but to close unfinished soul contracts. Pay attention. Synchronicity is now law. The blood moon doesn't just open a portal, it collapses time within that portal. What you heal now doesn't just free your present, it liberates your lineage. Your ancestors are watching, not as ghosts, but as guides. Some of the battles they could not finish have been passed to you, not as burdens, but as initiations. Can you rise where they could not? Can you speak what they had to silence? This moon is not just your transformation, it is your bloodline's redemption. If your emotions are intensifying, do not suppress them. This is your sacred purge. Cry if you must. Scream if it calls you. Laugh uncontrollably without knowing why. The blood moon is shaking loose every trapped vibration in your emotional body. It is demanding that you unclog the river of feeling that's been dammed for too long. The rage, the sorrow, the longing, these are not weaknesses. They are gateways. Each tear is an offering. Each trembling is a release. The moon does not judge your emotions, it magnifies them so you can finally hear what they've been trying to say. Stop avoiding your feelings. They are sacred messengers. Let them move through you like a storm clearing the air. On the other side of this catharsis is clarity. The pain isn't here to punish. It's here to cleanse. Let it do its holy work. You are not who you were yesterday. And tomorrow, you will not be who you are today. This blood moon is accelerating your transformation at a soul level. Old timelines are closing so fast that you may feel untethered. You may wonder who you are without the roles, without the masks, without the pain you once called identity. That's okay. Let the old self dissolve. Let the false layers fall away. You are being sculpted by divine hands, chiseled by light and shadow into something more authentic, more radiant, more whole. But this rebirth is not comfortable. It will demand that you sit in the void, the space between stories. That you become nothing, so you can become everything. Trust this process. Trust the stillness. Even in the silence, your soul is speaking. Even in the dark, you are becoming light. This celestial warning is not one of doom, it is one of urgency. The universe is not trying to frighten you. It is trying to awaken you before the next phase of collective ascension begins. There are choices you must now make. Habits to release. Attachments to sever. Missions to finally embrace. Your indecision is costing you alignment. Your delay is feeding distortion. The moon has grown tired of waiting for you to rise. And so it turns red to get your attention. There is no more time to pretend. No more hiding in half-truths. The age of distraction is ending. The era of embodiment is beginning. You are not meant to escape this world. You are meant to transform it, by first transforming yourself. The truth has always been within you. The moon is simply reflecting it back. Feel the ground beneath your feet, it is no longer the same. The earth herself is changing. And she is asking you to evolve with her. The blood moon realigns your soul with Gaia's heartbeat. If you feel called to nature, go. If you hear the wind whispering your name, listen. If the stars seem to form patterns meant only for your eyes, decode them. The earth and sky are collaborating to activate your soul. You are the bridge between them. A cosmic antenna, a divine channel. And now, the signal is coming through loud and clear. But you must be still enough to hear it. You must be present enough to receive it. This isn't about rituals or ceremonies, it's about remembrance. The land remembers you. The sky remembers you. It is time you remember them. And in doing so, remember yourself. The systems around you may feel like they are collapsing. Financial instability, emotional ruptures, endings that come without warning. Do not panic. This is the necessary destruction before divine reconstruction. The blood moon clears out what cannot come with you into your next chapter. It is the cosmic editor, cutting out characters and scenes that no longer fit the story your soul came to tell. Stop mourning what was never meant to last. Stop clinging to versions of reality built from fear. Let it fall. Let it burn. From the ashes, something purer will rise. Something truer. But you must make space. You cannot carry the old world on your back and still walk into the new. This moon demands that you choose, comfort or calling. The familiar, or the fire. Only one will lead you home. This blood moon also activates the heart. You may feel a sudden longing, for love, for union, for divine connection. But know this, the moon does not offer you romance, it offers you remembrance. Sacred unions will be tested, some shattered, some strengthened. Twin flames, soulmates, karmic ties, all will be illuminated. Some will burn out. Others will ignite, but all of it is happening to bring you closer to the frequency of unconditional love, not the love you were taught, but the love you are. Do not chase connection. Embody it. Become it. And in doing so, you will attract what is divinely aligned. The blood moon's light exposes the cracks in your heart so they can be sealed with truth. If you've been avoiding love, it will find you. If you've been clinging to false love, it will leave you. Let your heart break open. That's how the light gets in. Your voice matters now more than ever. The blood moon activates the throat, your center of truth, expression, and divine command. If you've been silent, expect to be stirred. If you've been suppressed, expect to rise. The time of spiritual quietness is over. The universe is looking for voices that carry resonance, not noise, but truth. And your voice, when aligned, is a weapon of light. Use it. Speak your story. Declare your boundaries. Sing your truth into the bones of the earth. The moon's red glow gives you permission to be loud in your truth and soft in your knowing. There is no more room for spiritual hiding. This is a time of embodiment, of boldness, of cosmic courage. If you remain silent, your gifts remain dormant. But if you speak, truly speak, worlds will shift. You may be wondering, what happens after this? Where does this moon lead? The truth is, the blood moon doesn't end anything. It begins something. It cracks open the sky so your true life can begin. The shifts you feel now will ripple across the next 6 months, setting in motion events you cannot yet see. But you don't need to see. You need to trust. This portal is about faith, not blind faith, but earned trust in your soul's guidance. The path ahead may feel foggy, but the fog is not your enemy. It is the blanket that protects what is sacred until you're ready. And after this moon, you will be ready. You will not return to sleep. You will not numb yourself with distraction. You will walk the path of truth, even when it's steep, even when it's lonely, even when it costs everything. Because nothing is worth more than your soul's alignment. If you're feeling alone in this process, know that you are never truly alone. Around the globe, other souls are awakening under the same sky, hearing the same pulse, answering the same call. There is an invisible tribe gathering, a soul family scattered across continents, connected by frequency. You may not have met them yet, but they are out there, lighting candles in the dark just like you. Keep going. Keep rising. The blood moon is the signal for this tribe to awaken, to remember, to unite. And when enough of you rise, the world itself will shift. You are not just healing yourself. You are anchoring a new paradigm. One choice at a time. One breath at a time. This is sacred work. And you are doing it. You may not know why you were drawn to this message. But your soul does. You may not understand why this moon feels different. But your spirit does. The red light speaks in a language beyond words. And some part of you, the eternal part, recognizes it. Let this be your sign. Let this be your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are awakening. You are remembering. And every tear, every tremble, every truth you uncover, it is proof that you are alive in the most sacred sense. Do not run from the intensity. Run toward it. That is where your power lives. That is where the moon is leading you. Take this moment seriously. Do not sleep through this celestial hour. Light your candles. Speak your intentions. Offer your fears to the fire. Let the moon witness your transformation. This is a sacred appointment, one your soul scheduled long before you were born. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The blood moon above you, the truth rising within you, the path unfolding before you. You are not late. You are not lost. You are becoming. Let the world fall away if it must. Let your old self crumble. What emerges from this moment will be more real, more radiant, and more you than ever before. The moon will soon return to her silver self. But you will not be the same. Because you allowed the red light to reach you. Because you dared to listen. You faced the truth, not with fear, but with fire in your heart. And that fire will guide you now. Let it burn. Let it illuminate. Let it cleanse. And when others ask what changed, you'll simply smile. Because how do you explain to someone what it means to be reborn beneath a blood moon? Some things can't be told. They can only be felt. And you felt it all. That is your power. That is your gift.